Tom Hardy looked glum as he stepped out for the first time since addressing claims that Charlize Theron felt threatened by his behavior on the set of 2015 movie, Mad Max: Fury Road. The actor, 44, opted for a low-key look as he donned black sweats on his morning coffee run before he head to a martial arts gym in London. The pair worked together on the 2015 movie but had such an explosive relationship on set that they were often involved in intense shouting matches, with Theron calling Hardy a effing C after he made her wait on set for hours. Theron, 46, also had a female producer to be with her at all times as protection as she was scared less by aggressive Hardy, 44, according to New York Times columnist Kyle Buchanan's new book. Addressing the tension, Hardy admitted to Buchanan, "In hindsight, I was in over my head in many ways. The pressure on both of us was overwhelming at times. What she needed was a better, perhaps more experienced partner in me. That's something that can't be faked. I'd like to think that now that I'm older and uglier, I could rise to that occasion." Hardy starred as the title character, who was played by Mel Gibson in the first 3 films in the series, while Theron starred as newcomer Imperator Furiosa, a lieutenant to the villain Immortan Joe, Yuki's Byrne, who turns against her leader to team up with Max. In an excerpt of Blood, Sweat and Chrome, the wild and true story of Mad Max: Fury Road, published by Vanity Fair, Natasha Hopkins, a stunt double on Fury Road, recounted how Theron didn't want to waste time on set, as she was a new mother at the time and was balancing her role with parenting. But camera operator Mark Elnick recalled how Hardy was often late for the start of shooting. He recounted one day when Theron was on set at 8 o'clock sharp and got her makeup and costume set up before getting into the film's war rig. However, despite producers making a special request for Hardy to show up on time, it would be hours more before he arrived. Gets to 9 o'clock, still no Tom, Gelnick recounted. Charlize, do you want to get out of the war rig and walk around, or do you want to? No, I'm going to stay here. She was really going to make a point. She didn't go to the bathroom, didn't do anything. She just sat in the war rig. Hardy finally arrived after 11 a.m., while Theron had remained in the vehicle the entire time. She jumps out of the war rig, and she starts swearing her head off at him, saying, "Fine the F-King see $100,000 for every minute that he's held up this crew, and how disrespectful you are," Gelnick continued. She was right. Full rant. She screams it out. "It's so loud, it's so windy." He might have heard some of it, but he charged up to her and went, "What did you say to me?" The camera operator said Hardy seemed quite aggressive, and that his co-star really felt threatened. That was the turning point, because then she said, "I want someone as protection." She then had a producer that was assigned to be with her all the time, he explained. It got to a place where it was kind of out of hand, and there was a sense that maybe sending a woman producer down could maybe equalize some of it, because I didn't feel safe, Theron explained. "I kind of put my foot down." Director, George Miller, then said, "Okay, well, if Denise comes." He was open to it, and that kind of made me breathe a little bit, because it felt like I would have another woman understanding what I was up against, she continued. However, she noted that when I was on set, I still felt pretty naked and alone, as the producer Denise Deneuve was forced to stay in the production office and wasn't allowed on set on the orders of producer Doug Mitchell. Although Hardy at one time said he was attached to more Mad Max sequels, it's unclear if those films are still in the works.